Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for watching today. Today is Tuesday, June 28th, and today I'm going to talk about breakdowns and breakthroughs. So, have you ever experienced just a complete breakdown? Emotionally, professionally, financially? Have you ever hit that rock bottom, or you think you're rock bottom? I know I have in my life 30 years in real estate, markets up and down, investing in other businesses, failing, succeeding back and forth. Over 30 years of being in business. It's all over the place. But the one thing that I've noticed in just in myself, and I've seen this in coaching agents, is that sometimes when there's a breakdown, like you think that there's nothing else you can do, I know this is hard to hear sometimes, is that sometimes complete clarity and complete focus happens because there's only one thing you can do is to break through. When you break down, you gotta move forward. There's only one way to go. So if you ever gotten there, it's kind of like the calm in like that hurricane. I remember being times in my life where it just complete breakdown, and then you're sitting there going, how am I even calm about this situation now? Because there's only one path that you can go. There's only one thing you can do is to move forward and do it. Now, I'm not going to go off in all different, I probably will, but all different aspects of your life. But I'll talk to you about business. And just specifically real estate, of course, because hopefully most of the people watching this would be realtors. The best part of having a breakdown in real estate, the silver lining is you could get yourself out. Also, what's great, again, anybody out there watching this video that's in real estate that has never owned another business of any sort, the best part about real estate is, as a business, you could cut down to the bare bones minimum of cost. And the reason why I wanted to have this topic today, because it's going to happen to a lot of agents over the next few years, months, or whatever. Especially the way the highs are. The market is normalizing, not breaking down. It's going to normalize. And I already see it. It was sad as if you're watching this from another state, another market, there's markets I'm going to tell you the good part, the silver lining. The silver lining about our markets here in Ohio, it's the normal markets, people buying and selling. Outside, if you had a bunch of investors and they're gone now, but just the normal people buying or selling houses. They have to downsize, they have to upsize, they have retiring, they're moving, their family, someone passed away, having another baby. This is always going to happen. That's our market. But there's people, I saw on Facebook yesterday, an agent in Florida just begging, honestly begging people for money because her business is just stopped, and she has a single mom with kids. And I felt so bad because I follow her on Facebook because she's just another Century 21 agent that happened to be friends of mine on Facebook, and I would see every occasionally, and was hitting the highs in Florida over the last few years, people buying investment properties and second homes, and now the economy's kind of iffy. That dries up a lot. Now there's people not buying those second homes, not buying those investment properties because they're worried about the economy. Those are the markets hit hard. But the point I'm getting at, that agent yesterday when I saw it on Facebook is having a complete meltdown, breakdown in her life. And I hate to see it. It's so sad to see. But the point I'm getting to, the breakthrough. In real estate, you could go down to your bare bones minimum of business costs, board dues, and MLS fees. That's it. That's it. You could go down to that. And you could find business today. Just pick up that phone and start hitting it hard. Calling, meeting people. Every minute of every day should be on your mind of breaking through and finding business. Just keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. And you can do it. And it's focus. It's like when you get down to that point, and I hope you never do, but if you do, it's not the end of the world. If you ever get to that point over the next few months, years, it's going to happen to a lot of agents. It's just the cyclical of it. It's just we're in around that time that agents' businesses that are going to come down. There's always a piece of the pie, though. And agents that did well a year or two ago are not going to do as well next year. Not going to do next years before. The rate's going to continue to go up. Not as many houses as for sale. The market's shifting a little bit. And we're going to see it happen. And the only way you could get that out of that, sometimes you see the writing on the wall too late, and then you hit that complete breakdown. Again, that's why I thought about this topic yesterday when I saw that successful agent in Florida that's been doing well for years and now honestly begging for money from people, going, I can't pay my bills and my business is dried up. Please, and Venmo me money. It was sad. And I don't want to see that happen to anybody out there. So I wanted to get this message out, is that you can find business at any time. You could go bare bones minimum with your cost. Investing money in real estate business doesn't equal business. Investing your time does. Investing your time does. I say that to every agent. I say that to everybody. If money bought business, then the biggest companies and the agents with the most money would just dry up the whole market and just take all the business because they have the money. If an agent got in the business today and said, Tony, I got $1 million to invest and buy business, what should I do with $1 million? I'm like, other than maybe hire people to pick up the phone and make calls to people, maybe, but you're not going to build relationships if you're not the actual person making the calls. But you can. But again, it's contacting people. That's it. That's all I would spend the money on, contacting people. So that's the message today, is that if you ever, on a business side of things, hit that complete breakdown where you think your business is not where it wanted to be, you're not making the money you wanted to make, you're not there. Sometimes you're going to be in that point where gets to that point so slow, so you don't even know when the next lead is coming in or the next buyer is coming in. You could have that complete breakthrough. I go, I got to find business. I've got to make money. I've got to make this work. This is the only thing I have. So when you get to that point, and I have gotten to that point in my life, I have no other way to go other than up. And it was clear. It was a breakthrough. It's like, I could do this. It's just, I have no other way to go. And then you focus. And then you kind of like a bullet out of a gun, a cannonball. You just shoot, and it's like, sit down, time to go to work, and get it done. And it's when you start seeing the results of that, it's kind of it's so freeing. You're like, I could have done this before I hit that breakdown. You know, it's kind of like when you see, and I always use my analogies, it's kind of when you see those people, and hopefully it never happens to you in your health-wise. You go to the doctor says, you need to do something about your health or you're going to die soon. I know people like that. It's just like they smoked their whole lives and they're like, you're going to die. You're going to. I know that it happened to people in my life. They chain smokers their whole life, and all of a sudden they stop because the doctor said you're going to die or you're going to lose your vision or something, and they just do it. It's so clear. Like, I have no other option. I have to do it. So try to catch yourself before you get to that point, and try to have a breakthrough before you hit that bottom. But again, the last thing I'll say, if you ever hit that bottom, remember, in real estate, there's always a way out of it. Always a way. You could go out and get business. Today, An agent that has no business has the same ability to find new business today than an agent that has a lot of business. It just, outside referrals, I'm actually actively picking up the phone and finding someone, actively finding someone. Everybody has the ability. So don't wait through that breakthrough or breakdown to get that breakthrough. So that's it for today. Some kind of things to think about. Remember, there's always a silver lining. There's always a way out. There's always business to find. That's the beauty of real estate. In 30 years in business, there's never been a day that I never thought, wow, we can't find business. Well, let me rephrase that. I thought that for a short period of time, like maybe a few days or a week during the pandemic, but wow, did that what I was wrong there. So not even a pandemic stops real estate. It keeps going. There's nothing that stops it. There isn't. There's always going to be people that need to move. Seen it 30 years, every different. Doesn't matter what president's in, doesn't matter what the economy's doing, doesn't matter what the interest rates are doing, it doesn't matter if there's a war going on, but 30 years, been through many wars, it doesn't matter. It still goes on. That's the beauty of what the business that we're in, and take advantage of it. So that's it for today on Tuesday. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow, Wednesday. Bye-bye.